Okay, this is the west attic over the kitchen area. Okay, and we're coming in here, and this is something that I noticed, and we'll find out a little more, but we got radiant panels, we've got loose fill insulation, fiberglass insulation, but we've only got a series of soffit vents, and yet we seem to have, what I'm seeing at least in this part of the attic, is continuous soffit vent baffles. And again, there's nothing wrong with having too many soffit baffles. It's just kind of an interesting choice of materials. This is telling us that we got 15 inches of loose fill insulation. It's nice and smooth over here. Our luminaire, we got a switch. There we go. How about that? Our luminaire is supposed to have a protective cage over it. Let me crawl in here a little bit better. I'm a crawler. Just the way this is coming loose up here, I might have to get a still image of this. Now, this is supposed to be an attic video, but I'm just going to jump around a little bit. How about that? I'm a jumper. Okay, this is supposed to be fastened. All right, it's not supposed to be all loose like that. But this is the jump part. This is your air conditioning air vent, air duct, and it's supposed to be supported. I think it's every 5 feet. It might be 6 feet. And I look down there, and that doesn't look to me like it's supported every 6 feet. And look over here, and that definitely doesn't look like it's supported every 6 feet. And you're supposed to have no more than a 1/2 inch sag in the ductwork. And see these straps, webbing? Okay, I hate it. I don't hate it, but you know, I'd rather see metal. I'd rather see, you know, galvanized sheet metal underneath the webbing to keep it from kinking the ductwork. But cardboard will work. I don't call cardboard out as being insufficient. Cardboard will work. All right, but as it is, this is like a cheap belt. This is like a whole pair of underwear where the elastic just rolls up and cuts into your skin. You know, the elastic's still good, but it won't stay flat. You know, this stuff will curl on you, and it does this. And speaking of the webbing every 5 feet, if you go down here on that hip ridge strut right there, you see the black webbing that's attached to it? You see how the ductwork is hanging loose like that? It looks to me like that strap gave away and dropped the duct, or something happened. Now, when they go in there to fix this, this is to you, dear client, see how the insulation looks like a fresh snow? It's not supposed to be interrupted. So once that is fixed, then the insulation needs to be redistributed, added as necessary, or whatever, but this is the effect that you want, a nice smooth insulation to insulate, you know, to insulate your living space. So there we are. We're missing some webbing. We got gaps a little more than 6 inches. Some of the thermal panel boards need to be reattached right here next to the door, and our luminaire needs a protective cage around it. So there's that. 14 inches. We got depth markers, but that's not what I'm here for. Oh. I crawl around like a possum, man. Okay. This is the other one. This is our east attic. We're coming in here, the indoor air handler's in here, so we're going to make a separate video for that, which should probably be the air conditioning duct video, but I don't want to go backwards, so I just got that handled while we were there. Coming in here, see right here, the insulation is disturbed. Right there, the insulation is disturbed. Continuous soffit baffles. Actually, I'm going to get in the upper attic. I'm not through talking, but I haven't seen much in the way to complain about the actual framing. This is a protective cage. That's what's supposed to be in the garage. That's what's supposed to be in the other attic. We want these things. That's how to do it right. Okay, we got a little bit of disturbed insulation right there. We don't want to do that. And I'm going to shoot this with an infrared because my experience suggests that it's not uncommon to find cold spots up here. We probably won't find a hot spot on the ceiling, or maybe we will. We'll check. But this is an example. This is an exercise on why it's important to have the insulation. And of course I could be proved wrong.